Today we are going to tell you about Tall Tales and how fun it is to tell a story with great exaggeration.
Now everyone in the West knows that Pecos Bill could ride anything. No bronco could throw him. No, sir. Fact is, I only heard of Bill getting throwed once in his whole career as a cowboy. Yep, it was that time he was way up Kansas way and decided to ride him a tornado.
Whether it be a pistol, rifle, or shotgun, the legendary markswoman Annie Oakley was masterful with them all. Dubbed Little Sure Shot by Chief Sitting Bull, her sharp shooting in Buffalo Bill's Wild West show won her many awards and captivated audiences far and wide.
Do you know John Henry was the strongest, the most powerful man working the rails? Some say he was born with a hammer in his hand. He even raced a locomotive through the mountainside.
Sally Ann Thunder Ann Whirlwind was tough and sassy and oh so pretty. Sally Ann fought off a bear and saved Davy Crockett when his head was stuck in a tree.
Johnny Appleseed was a legendary American who planted and supplied apple trees to much of the United States of America. Many people think that Johnny Appleseed was a fictional character, but you know what? He was a real person.
Now meet Paul Bunyan and his Blue Ox Babe.
In a time long ago, for even history books, America was one large forest.
Too long ago for even history books? That was certainly a long time ago.
Yes, as I was saying, thick, dark forests grew all across the country then, from sea to shining sea.
From sea to shining sea? That's a lot of forest.
Paul Bunyan was the greatest lumberjack there ever was.
My name's Paul Bunyan, the greatest lumberjack there ever was. I am a mighty giant of a man.
Paul was so big that it took 6 giant storks to carry that huge bundle of joy to his parents.
6 giant storks? That is a big baby.
Paul Bunyan was so big that he could eat 40 barrels of baby cereal, and he could use treetops to comb out his wiry black beard.
Treetops to comb out his beard? Huh? That is bigger than anything I've ever heard of.
Paul was so big that on cold days his breath made steam clouds that blocked the sun all day long.
I love cold mornings when I can blow puffs of steam with my breath.
Everywhere Paul went in the wild north woods, Babe, the blue ox, went.
Blue? I wonder why his ox was blue. What made him blue?
Yes, sirree. This is my trusted friend, Babe.
That's me. I am Babe the Blue Ox. I am the greatest, bluest beast there ever was.
Babe measured 42 axe handles high.
How high is an axe handle?
It took a crow 1 whole day to fly between Babe's horns.
So how fast do you suppose a crow flies? And does anyone know how high an axe handle is?
When Babe bellowed, it shook the trees down to their roots.
So how fast do you suppose a crow flies? And does anyone know how high an axe handle is?
I think an axe handle is about 1.5 feet long.
So how fast do you suppose a crow flies?
As I was saying, when Babe bellowed, it shook the trees down to their roots.
Some folks think they hear thunder, but no, it was just my bellowing.
Paul rescued Babe as a calf. Paul saved him from freezing during the winter of blue snow.
Oh, I get it now. Babe is blue because of the blue snow.
Babe is so strong that he can pull anything that has 2 ends.
Except Paul, and Paul will never let me pull him.
Babe can pull anything? I bet he can't pull our leg.
Paul once used Babe to straighten out 30 miles of Crooked Town Road.
Babe, you were the greatest, bluest beast ever was. Now you take the end of this crooked road and pull. Pull, Babe, pull. Pull, Babe, pull.
Babe pulled and pulled. He pulled and pulled. When Babe had pulled all the twists and curves straight, there were an extra 12 miles of road left over.
Paul rolled it all up and gave back to the town to use elsewhere.
Paul
Bunyan
is
was
a
a
mighty
giant
of a man. Babe is the greatest, bluest beast there ever was.
Here are some new Tall Tale characters.
Pathfinder Brown,
Annoying Alyssa,
Rocky the smartest,
Bob the fattest,
Crazy Jaron,
Maxine the toughest,
Dr. Two-Brain,
the pretty Lola.
Lightning the fastest. What's your tall tale?